Comedian Jimmy Kimmel's self-appointed role as the demagogic conscience of the reactionary, uninformed wing of the American left has worn thin fast. That, alas, has made it sometimes difficult to remember that the ABC late-night host, for all of his belligerent sanctimony, is surprisingly capable of incisive cultural commentary when he tries. Perhaps the best example of this is his segment Eyewitness News, where Kimmel's camera crew hits the streets of Hollywood to ask people about things that are, well, blatant lies. For reasons unknown to God and man, people inexplicably go along with it, although I suspect it has something to do with the errant stupidity of Californians or some sort of psychosocial tendency to believe anyone with a camera and a microphone that perhaps Stanley Milgram could better explain. While this edition of Eyewitness News wasn't quite as epic as the one where people actually congratulated North Korea on detonating a hydrogen bomb, it managed to come awfully close, particularly given the outrageous subject matter. It's President Trump's first milk day in office, and we wanted to do something special to commemorate that, Kimmel told his audience Monday. So we went out on the streets this afternoon and we asked people, whose side are you on in the Donald Trump Dr. King Twitter war? Of course, Dr. Martin Luther King has been gone for 50 years, Kimmel added as his audience laughed. But did that stop people from weighing in on this impossible feud? No, it did not. The segment began with an interviewer asking people on the street, "We're talking to people today about the big Twitter war that's going on between Donald Trump and Dr. Martin Luther King. Why do those two not get along? Cue absurdity. Well, it seems like Donald Trump isn't really into African Americans, we'll say," one woman answered. "You know, obviously." "Okay, well, that was dumb enough. Would you believe it got worse?" "Of course you would." For the next individual, the interviewer asked, "Was it wrong of Martin Luther King to call President Trump a fish-eyed fool jive turkey?" "No, not if it's true," the woman responded. "What are people saying about it?" the interviewer continued. That it's true. You can just see the campaign spots now. Donald Trump, does America really need another 4 years of a fish-eyed jive turkey?" This advertisement paid for by the Committee for Democrat Mammal-Eyed Jive Chickens. Unintentionally or not, and being familiar with Kimmel, I'm going for the former option. This edition of Eyewitness News exposes something pretty impressive about a number of the people who reflexively hate Donald Trump. They might be as predicatable as Pavlov's dogs, but they actually know nothing about the president. Or about the fact that Martin Luther King died 50 years ago. Or, it seems, anything much at all.